I know. It's coming out of the sound hole. First time I heard it, I'll be honest, it threw me a little bit, like this shouldn't be happening. It's really strange, but it didn't take long to get used to it. And with 6 effects, or 9 really, as you get 3 reverbs and 2 tremolos all coming out of the sound hole of the guitar, this is the Tonewood amp. It's an amazingly clever little unit from a Kickstarter company based down in Phoenix, Arizona, and is also a non-permanent way to get effects like reverb and delay from your acoustic guitar without plugging it into an amp. Just mount the small unit to the back of the guitar. So let's take a look at that very easy install process. Fitting the Tonewood amp really couldn't be easier. You just loosen the strings, I chose to remove them, and then you've got the X-brace. Now, you don't have to peel the sticky pads off of the X-brace, you can position it inside because it uses really strong magnets, and then the Tonewood amp will attach the other side of the guitar. But I chose to use the sticky pads because I plan to have the Tonewood amp connected permanently, but that's entirely up to you. Now I chose to use one of the included sticky pad sets to permanently mount the bracket, but you don't have to, as it uses incredibly strong magnets and it's not going anywhere. It can just as easily be removed or stay on the guitar. You can even connect the Tonewood amp out to your DAW or a PA as well. Has 6 effects as standard, as I said, so let's take a listen to those. The nice thing is that the reverb is available along with a lot of the other effects. Now I chose to upgrade the firmware in the unit, and at the same time you get the option to replace the overdrive with chorus. So let's take a look at how that's done. Upgrading the Tonewood amp firmware, or indeed swapping out the overdrive effect for the chorus effect, is pretty straightforward. Just grab yourself a micro USB cable, plug it into this port, and then follow the instructions on screen once you go to the particular website that they offer. Follow the prompts through, and then you get the option to upgrade the firmware, or you can hit the effects button and click this option here to replace the overdrive effect with the chorus effect, which was one of my preferences. Once that's done, just hold this particular knob in, and then the software does the rest. Once that's complete, just disconnect the USB cable, and as we go through the effects here, you can then see that the overdrive has been replaced with the new chorus effect. Nice and simple, but extremely effective, adding effects to your acoustic sound just sitting at home playing or jamming. I can see it becoming quite addictive as well, and you definitely notice it when it's switched off. There's also a battery indicator which shows you the battery life when you switch the unit on or when you switch it off. Very handy. The only thing I wasn't sure about was the overdrive effect, as I'm a big overdrive fan, as you might know. Not that it sounded bad, it didn't. It's just that the strings of the acoustic were always going to be louder than the overdrive tone, and in my opinion, I don't think acoustic guitars sound good overdriven. But of course you can switch that tone out for the chorus tone. Unique, isn't it? And you get a 1-year warranty. If you want to find out more, I'll leave a link below where you can check it out for your good self. Cheers.